Okay, so one of my most motivating goals or dreams as a student is to not play the victim. I seem to play the victim sometimes when it comes to not liking a teacher or just mostly playing the blame game. If I feel as if if I say to myself, oh, I don't like that teacher, and I just complain about it all the time, really, it's probably just myself, just not understanding the material that's being presented to me, or I just don't understand the teacher's different way of teaching. Um, and it's not okay to do that all the time because you're not being true to yourself. Uh, and also, I'd like to feel more confident in test taking. I sometimes go into a test feeling that I did horrible at the end of it, but I want to feel that like sense of accomplish. I studied the night before really, really hard. I'm going to go into this test knowing that I'm going to do my best and come out of it feeling confident that I did do my best and that I'm going to get a good reward for studying hard the night before. And I tend to lose sight of that sometimes. The the list of personal qualities that would help me achieve these goals are being positive, confident, self assuring, willing, strong, persevering, intelligent, understanding, and driven. The three that I chose from that list are confident, positive, and persevering. I feel that confident and positive are very important in gaining success or being successful because without being confident, you're you're lacking something. You are lacking a lot when you're not being confident or you're not being positive with yourself because without those then you really don't go anywhere. You're just going to be negative and you're it's going to hold you back from what you want. Um, and the three personal affirmations: A, I am a strong, driven, hardworking woman. B, I am a strong, driven, hardworking woman overcoming obstacles to reach my goal. And C, I am a strong, driven, hardworking woman and I always do my best. I really would like to get that from this BSP program because I want to know that I did do my best through these college courses. Yes, I took some when I was in high school, but it's a different feel when you're actually here because you're away from your family and um, your support system is still there with you, but they're not right next to you. So um, you, I don't want that to like keep me from getting A's or anything of that sort. Why I feel like this bridge program is very beneficial for all the kids that are in it. It gives us a head start. It gets us to know and feel what the college life is before we experience it in the fall. It I think it's going to make us more comfortable with being going into these classes that we're nervous about. And I think this class specifically is really going to benefit us because we're going to feel a sense of accomplishment after going into a test and knowing that we did well on our first college test or feeling good inside and knowing that what comes first is our education and we need to know that. I think that some students come to college and they think that, oh, I'll be successful, I just got to study, but that there's a lot more to it. So this Bridge Scholars program is preparing us for that. Um, for me to accomplish my success in college is to be a creator. I read some of these stories in the chapters and in the on course book, and they really kind of struck a chord with me because I really liked that they became creators after feeling that they failed. Because sometimes I personally, when I fail, I feel defeated. I have such high standards for myself that when those goals have been unaccomplished or something has gone wrong to get me to that point, I lose sight, but quickly get back on track with what I want to get to. But it was cool to see that they came back, and I'd like to uh, do that as well. So they're kind of inspirational in a way, and also reading about your inner critic, your inner defender, your inner guide. You don't really notice it until it's put out on paper, but everybody does this. Like you judge yourself, you compare yourself to other people without consciously being aware of knowing that you're doing that. And it's kind of cool because I like that. I now I know how to fix myself to become successful so that I'm not always criticizing myself or just in all being a negative person to myself. So I feel like I need to accomplish being more positive